The Klerksdorp Magistrates Court in Northwest has postponed to tomorrow the conspiracy to murder case involving the provincial MEC for local government, China Dodovu. Dodovu was arrested yesterday in Potchefstroom in connection with the murder of ANC's regional secretary in the Dr. Kenneth Kaunda region, David Chika. Dodovu will appear again in court tomorrow for a formal bail application. Dael Khaitsiwi reports.
In a full house court, Northwest MEC China Dodovu, in his Navy formal suit, appeared briefly for a bail application this morning. Dodovu is the 8th suspect in the murder case of former secretary at the Dr. Kenneth Kaunda district, Abuti David Chikam, who was gunned down at his house in Alabama 2 days before Mangaung elective conference. Hawk spokesperson Paul Ramaloko says they've got a watertight case against the 8 suspects, including Dodovu. Dal Khaitsewe, reporting for SABC Radio News, Klerksdorp Magistrate Court.
2 people have been rushed to a clinic after police fired rubber bullets and tear gas in an attempt to disperse a group of angry protesters at Litlabile near Brits in the northwest. One has reportedly inhaled tear gas while the other was shot in the chest. Residents have blockaded roads with burning tires and other objects in protest against contaminated drinking water and general poor service delivery in the area. Police spokesperson Sabata Mukwabona says they're monitoring the situation. Police visibility has been increased in Sterkspruit ahead of Cooperative Governance Minister Richard Baloyi's address to residents who have been protesting over demands for a standalone municipality. Baloyi spent last night in talks with the Tripartite Alliance and the Sterkspruit Civic Association. Residents accused the Sengu local municipality of neglecting their town. Scores of locals are flocking to the local stadium where Baloyi and his delegation are expected to address them. Finance Minister Pravin Gordhan is expected to address the country's chronic joblessness and its effect on the tax base in his budget speech tomorrow afternoon. Gordhan will also try to assure investors that he is committed to prudent spending following downgrades from rating agencies. Murafe Tabane has more.
The Treasury has seen its tax base shrink as the economy loses jobs, while the government's social welfare program, which gives out grants to 16 million people, has been a drag on state coffers. Economists say mining royalties are likely to be the main focus of the budget and that the minister may increase personal income taxes and value-added tax, which has been capped at 14% for 2 decades.
To other parts, a hot air balloon has crashed near the ancient Egyptian city of Luxor, killing 19 tourists who were on board. Officials say the balloon caught fire and exploded at an altitude of 300 meters before plunging to the ground in fields west of the city. This eyewitness, Christopher Mitchell, was in another balloon when it happened.
Balloons all around us. We hear a very loud explosion. I look behind me. There's lots of smoke. It's not immediately obvious that it's one of the balloons. We just come in for landing about a minute later, and the pilot looks very disturbed and says, this hasn't happened for a long time. We're off the balloon, and they get us away from there. Very, very quickly, we saw people surrounding our balloon. There were some people in tears, and then we heard sirens arriving, and then no one was saying really anything.
Recapping the top story, the first accused in the rape and murder case of 17-year-old Anine Boysen has taken the stand in his bail application at the Bredasdorp District Court.